I say this? Cash App creator Bob Lee reportedly killed in San Francisco stabbing. Bob Lee, the creator of Cash App and former Square executive, was stabbed to death in San Francisco early Tuesday morning. This is not a coincidence. This man was murdered, and he was murdered intentionally, and not by the person that they reportedly stabbed him. It wasn't just a coincidence. He wasn't out at 2:30 in the morning or whatever time it was in the morning for just random reasons. People like that don't have to be out at 2:30 in the morning. And when they're out at 2:30 in the morning, they're not alone. The fact that he was alone speaks volumes, and it probably didn't happen like we think it did. He was probably murdered and placed there. Murdered because he is a financial guru and probably didn't want to give up his access to how to get cash since they want to now do away with the American dollar. And he is one that would keep the American dollar going. A Caucasian, rich, powerful man dealing in cash is not an asset to the American government or anybody else. Not when they want to do away with cash. Bob Lee was murdered, and not for the reasons that people are thinking, but for him dealing with cash and having a huge app that is highly successful that deals with cash. You can go to the Shade Room. I got this from Engadget.com. But you can go to the Shade Room, who is always unbelievably accurate, and look at the comments, and you will see how many people are not stupid enough to believe that this was a coincidence, because it isn't. We know. We know. You're not fooling us. We are just not in the space that we can actually do anything about it, and you know that, so you kill these type of people with no recourse, no punishment, nothing. And you do it freely, and you do it openly, and you don't care. And you know the you I'm speaking of. And it's sad because when someone has something that you want to do away with as a society, the people in charge of that society will eliminate them at will if they don't comply. Why would I give up my app that's making millions, probably billions of dollars in cash to you who wants to get rid of the cash dollar and just go strictly to cryptocurrency or whatever you want to use? And I don't agree with that. Why would I willingly give up my company? Why would I willingly close my company down? Why would I willingly let you buy me out? Because I know that there are millions of poor people who they want to lose, those people that wanted him dead, that are still using this app and gaining from this app, and small business owners that are using this app, and other people that are using this app and gaining from this app. Why would I give that up when I care about people? I wouldn't. So to you, I'm better off dead. This is disgusting. It's completely disgusting how they can murder people, literally, who don't fit into their agenda. They're not worried about black people or poor people because they're just going to try to starve us to death. That's what they're going to do. Literally. You see how they started trying to do the food shortages already. And since they know we don't have the resources to own farm and farmlands and to buy things to grow, they're going to try to literally starve us. And this is another way they're going to try to do it. I know that it's not encouraged to play the lottery, but I would. We all need to start pulling together and creating the lottery so we can become millionaires and billionaires and literally fight power. Because that's the only way that we're going to do it. And if we win the lottery, they're going to have to pay us in cash, and they won't be able to pay us in cryptocurrency and anything else that they want to pay us in. They would have to use cash. So they'd be forced. But I suspect because the lottery system deals in cash that they're going to do away with it or try to convert it to cryptocurrency as well. I have a feeling that that's going to happen. And then we're all going to be looking like, are you kidding? You did this right before our eyes. So we are going to have to stand up and protest and say something and do something, or they're going to eliminate us as lower income people, like we are useless animals that they think we are. It's going to have to unfortunately be anarchy. And I'm not calling for anarchy, but I'm not saying that we shouldn't do it. I'm not saying there shouldn't be some. And I'm not saying we shouldn't protest this. And I'm not saying we shouldn't pay attention to all this shit that's happening. We should. Stay woke. Ninjas sleeping. Don't. Stay very awake. Because they're killing everybody who doesn't bend to their agenda. Even powerful white men.